Have you ever looked at somebody fat and wondered, what did they do to get there? What did they do wrong? Why did they do that to themselves? And why would they do it if they know they're going to be in that exact position 2 or 3 years from now? And I'm going to answer every single one of those questions in this video. So make sure you stay tuned and let's get right into it.
Let's go.
And starting off, our first subject is Sam Herlinger on Instagram if you want to check her out. This is here's what I eat in a day as a fatty. We're going to see exactly what she's eating.
Here's what I eat in a day as a fatty. I started the morning off with an egg scramble. It had vegetables and then we also had some hash browns.
That's pretty good. Hash browns and eggs are going to give her fuel for the rest of her day so she can get to do what she needs to do, aka work or whatever she's doing.
On the side just for extra nutrition so we can be nice and skinny. And then
I don't think hash browns are going to make you nice and skinny, high carbs, so it's probably going to make you fatter actually because it has oils and stuff like that. I'm sure they don't use 0-calorie sprays in McDonald's, so let's see what she's going to eat next.
Tempted to make an iced coffee, but it was actually one of the worst things I've ever tasted in my entire life. You can see by my facial expression that I did.
Basing off of the color of the coffee, that doesn't look like dark coffee. Dark coffee happens to have 0 calories, which is no problem, but me personally, I don't like it. But she looks like she put a lot of creamer or milk, which seems to be adding extra calories, which is not going to help when she's trying to diet down, which looks like is her goal. But she's advertising that she's a fatty. Now, she's giving mixed signals now. Like, she wants to be skinny, but she's also a fatty. Like, you want to pick a side. Do you want to be one of those fat models or do you want to be skinny? You gotta pick.
And in fact, dump it out. Later in the day, I had some chocolate chip bars.
And so she's eating chocolate chip. Now, if you look at the chocolate chip cookie, it's about this big and that's about 360 calories. Now, essentially, it's not going to be the end of the world if you eat one cookie, but she's obviously not eating one cookie. She might be eating the whole jar, but let's see if she's actually going to eat just one cookie.
Because they're so flipping good. I had to do my happy dance, of course.
It's another issue. She gets her joy, her dopamine from eating, which is gonna be a big issue. A lot of us enjoy eating. There's no problem with that. But when you're that happy that you're eating a cookie, you have high levels of ghrelin. And with high levels of ghrelin, you're gonna be eating more than last time, more than ever, more than whatever you want to call it. I'm not Coach Greg, but you're gonna be eating a lot.
For lunch, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with milk, I think I had to drink. It was really good. I think I had crunchy peanut butter with it too. Oh my god. Afternoon snack number 1, I had some ice cream. I think it was like mocha chip. And then
Now, like chips, ice cream, like like does she even care? Does she want to live to 60? Does she want anything in life? Does she want to end it faster than ever before? I don't know. We're gonna see.
Also had some sun chip just for some extra nutrition, I guess you could say. For dinner, we had rotisserie chicken, potatoes, and salad, all from Costco. It was so good. I love Costco.
Okay, another egg. She seems to like eggs, which is pretty good. They're probably not on the lower calorie side because usually eating 2, 3, 4 eggs to get satiated, but they have some protein in it. You need to eat around 4 eggs to get 24 grams of protein. It's not that much, but it's still good. But that's the only protein I've seen this whole entire day. Like, everything else is carbs. Straight carbs. The hash brown is carbs. The sun chips are carbs. Everything else seems to be carbs. The sugars from the ice cream, not healthy, not good for you, not going to build anything. You need to have higher protein if you want to get skinnier. If your goal is to live longer. Cardio and high protein. It's only those 2 things, and it really isn't that hard.
Costco food. And then for my midnight snack, I had ice cream, cookies,
Come on, bro. Come on. Ice cream again.
and some crispy ice water. Good night.
Crispy ice waters to finish off your teeth. Your enamel's gonna thank you never.
Here's what I ate in a day.
And she said goodnight. That's next video. Come on, get the sound on. Ooh, it's a nice switch up from fatty to skinny. Now, let's see what she's eating to keep her very skinny, good-looking physique.
It's all I can be bothered to make this morning, but it actually looks pretty professional. We're on day 48. What I eat in a day?
Looks like overnight oats, but it's not overnight. She actually made it this morning.
Anyway, let's crack on with today.
I don't know what that is. It looks like flour. That looks tasty, and look at this side of beans. That's just a high fiber, high protein, healthy meal. Now, do you think that subject number A that we just looked at would have had all that fat on her if she was eating like this every day? Obviously not, and that is why you need to learn about frozen foods, guys. Now, let me tell you something. Not everyone is a chef, not everyone wants to cook every single day. Frozen foods are for the lazy people. When you're that fat and you don't want to move and you don't want to even get out of bed, you want something fast to satiate you. That's why you go to McDonald's, you go to fast foods, all these other places. Frozen foods are a great alternative to fast foods. They're healthy, they're cheap, they're easy to make, and you can get 2 or 3 of them and it'll fill up a whole entire slot of the day of your meals. Let's keep watching.
Mood, you guys, I just finished all 5 sandwiches from all my breakfast platters. I also had 3 sausage muffins and a McGriddle, so that's like 8 sandwiches in total. I know that's a lot, but now I want to eat the pancakes. So I have
So he ate a bunch of sandwiches and now he's going on to the pancakes.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I'm not gonna say anything.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, now I gotta say something. Look, if you don't care about your health to this extent, now I know James Bola is an influencer, he has millions of followers. You need to understand your health at the end of the day is what matters most. A lot of people, they go to sports, they do what they love, but at the end of the day, when it comes to being the best, you need to take some risks, aka juicing up, doing whatever. It doesn't matter what you do. But when you take those risks, you're going to regret it later in life. This is one of those risks that I'm talking about. He's eating now because he knows he's being infamous, doing something wrong and being famous for it, rather than caring about his health in the long term. Now, is he going to live to be 60, 70, 80? If he sticks to eating like this, there's no doubt he's not going to make it to that age. I'm only a human after all. I can't tell him what to do. I can only say what he needs to do. And if he doesn't do it, there's only so much I can do. But please don't follow in his steps. There's no benefit in doing this besides fame. And fame it comes and goes. But your health, it doesn't come back. People don't understand this. People wish that they can be in your shoes, in shoes where you can eat. You can choose what you want to eat. But when you're eating like this, like a POS, you need to stop. It's not helping you. It's not encouraging anyone to do better. It's just disgusting, and it's not helping your health long term.
like a little snack. Look at that.
A little snack, he's saying.
And I like to dip it in. Not
Is this IHOP?
doing too much, you know? Look at that.
Oh, it's McDonald's. This doesn't make it any better.
It's delicious.
Yeah, no, that's delicious. You're eating like 10... Bro, what the fuck are you doing? 10 pancakes. Damn. That's crazy. That's actually insane. And I hope he didn't finish all of it on... Let's see if he actually finished. Let's see. Hold on. Look what he's doing.
You have another one?
He clearly...
Like that? I'm telling you. Finger food.
He clearly likes it. But
You're kidding me.
I'm just hoping he doesn't actually
That's so
eat
good.
all these pancakes. Now...
I love McDonald's breakfast.
Now, this is insane. I can't say anything. He's actually eating all the pancakes. He's actually eating all the pancakes. You know, I did what I could. Let's see the comments. He seems tired now. He does not look tired at all. He seems like he's enjoying every bit of that, actually. Not doing too much except eating. Now, Rusty Pete, what do you think he's doing? He clearly is eating in the video. What are you leaving a comment for? Just get out. Wow, my family thought I was watching fill in the blank. What about your diet? Says Amir Little. Do you think he cares about diet? Do you think he cares about anything? Do you think he cares about living in general? Probably not. He only cares about views from eating like a POS. Bro, have a salad or something. If he's eating 12 pancakes, I don't think one salad is going to undo the 12 pancakes. You know, it's kind of like that saying where if you're going to McDonald's and you're eating 2 Big Macs and you wash it down with a Diet Coke and you think it's just going to wash away the calories, it's kind of similar to that. There's no undoing what you did. It's kind of like a bank. When you fill up your bank, aka your stomach, with calories, they don't forget. You think your bank is going to forget about how much money you deposited and how much you withdrew? It's the same thing with your stomach. If you put in calories, it's not going to give it out until you expend the calories, which means you work out, you burn it off in some way, shape, or form. You can't outdo the damage by eating a salad. Doesn't work like that. And so moral of the story, guys, is you can't change a lot of things in life, like how tall you were born or how much money your parents spawned you in with. Like, there's a lot of things you can't change, but the things you can change, like how big you get, your health, things like that, you need to take advantage and make sure you're capitalizing on every second you get on this earth. Make sure you're not as big as James Bola or any of these other people. And be healthy. You only live for so long, and you want to make sure its quality and quantity of life is good for the end of your life. And how do you do that? Cardio, you eat healthy, high protein, stuff like that. You can look at my other videos. I talk more about this a lot. But at the end of the day, it's calories in, calories out. Make sure you are eating in a calorie deficit if you are overweight, and if you're underweight, make sure you're eating in a calorie surplus to get into that healthy weight category and just cruise control there for the rest of your life. You can put on muscle additionally, aka main gain, and that's this moral of the story. It's like a summary, you know, like ChatGPT. If you plug that in, you can even ask ChatGPT if you don't want to watch my videos. Now, at the end of the day, it's calories in, calories out. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.